Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with an M2 Machines unboxing. This is another Auto Drivers release. This is release 72, and as always, Mr. Diecast has provided this for the channel for me to open up and show you these cars. These are not my cars. They're not entering my collection. Maybe I'll be tempted by one or two of them and want to get it in my collection, but these particular ones are not. This is a sealed case. These cars will eventually be shipped to him, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to open it up and we're going to just take a look at the series. We're going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to hope that we score a chase, because that's really fun to do. So, the case is sealed. If you've ordered from this company before, I'll go ahead and just say it. It's 3000 Toys is where he got this one from. It does come in a sealed case. They put this sticker on it to label it. So, there you go. And we are going to cut it open, and we're going to check it out. So, we're going to take our little box cutter here. Ooh. Missed. Open her up. We're going to just check and see cardboard and tissue are intact, and then we're going to flip it up and pull them out one by one and just check them out. We'll see what we get. Alright, so I have no idea what's in this. I don't know if it's hit stores. If I recognize something in here, then maybe it's hit stores, hit Walmart. That's where you're going to find these typically. And here's the first one that we've pulled. It is the 1957 Chevy Bel Air. There's been quite a few variations of this out in the M2 Drivers series. It does look pretty good. Chevy performance. Card art's not bad. It looks pretty decent. What are these limited to? 7,980 pieces worldwide. I'm guessing this case is fairly new. I think 72 is about what they're up to, series-wise. So it's got kind of a weird cream yellow, butterscotchy, whatever, butternut looking roof to it. Wheels look cool. All in all, not bad. Looks pretty good. Alright. Wouldn't add it to my collection, but it does look pretty good. The next one is the Holley High Performance Products 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS 396. And, of course, as the whole series is actually going to be limited to this 7,980 pieces, so you know. The Dominator. Look at that. Carburetor right there. The 9-second carburetor on this Camaro. And the Camaro looks a little messed up. I'm not sure what's going on there, but the base is definitely not on quite correct. It's got kind of a gasser stance to it. So there is an issue there. I don't know if you'd be able to fix that. You might be able to fix that. Looks like you probably would. You'd just take the two, you'd have to unscrew it from the base, and I think maybe if you tighten the screw that's connecting this part of the base to the body, you might be able to fix that. There's just a little QC flaw there. Let's see what's next. Next is the 70 Dodge Super B 383. Pretty good looking. The Dodge Super B is just kind of an odd looking car. Something about it bothers me. I don't know why. Maybe the front end of it. I'm not sure. I just don't really like the way it looks. It's not bad in orange though. Again, 7,980 pieces. So definitely the full set. That's what we're going to see. Hemi orange. Looks pretty good. Not bad. All right. So there you go. Let's see what's next is... I like this casting actually quite a bit. This is the 1949 Mercury Custom. And this thing is just dragging on the ground. Look at how low that is. That is actually pretty sick looking. And Holley carburetor, so another Holley. There's 2 Holley releases. 2 Holley carb releases in this set. This isn't like the color or whatever I would get in, but I do like this casting. And I have a version of it, but it's not like severely lowered like this one is. So I think they've made one that's not quite as lowered. I think I have a gold one. I think it's this casting. Pretty sure it is. But the version I have, I think, has the opening doors and stuff. This is the driver's version that doesn't have any opening hood or opening doors or anything like that. But I love how low that is. That is really cool. I'll have to find a really good version of this, or a version I'd like the design on, and then pick one up for myself. That would be a casting I'd want to add to the collection for sure, a dropped one like that one. Alright, next is the good old 1956 Ford F-100 truck. Now, they've put out what seems to me like 1,000 variations of this truck. And it's a pretty decent casting. I don't have it in my collection. I would consider grabbing one. It seems like every time they put it out, though, it's not in like a color that I'd like. And this is one of those instances where I just don't like this color. It's like it's green, but it's like this just really ugly green. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm sure it's like a stock color, and it makes sense to make this color on this car. It's just, or a truck, sorry. It's just not my cup of tea. Lens headlights on this casting. And the front end looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic, actually. Save for the color. The back looks pretty good as well. And it's a cool casting. I do want an example of it at some point. Just not this one. Alright, and then lastly, we get... Ooh, this one looks really cool. Look at that sucker. We get the Dodge Charger Daytona Hemi with the Demon graphic on it. And that actually looks really mean, man. I don't know what's the chase is for this series. Someone will let me know in the comments. Usually there's only one chase for the M2 driver series. They're limited to 750 pieces. We did not score it, of course. This one's got some rake to it, which I am not 100% sure that that's intentional. Probably is. I don't know. This is another one of the castings that's a winner from M2. I do like this one as well. But who doesn't like a Dodge Charger Daytona? So, definitely cool. Alright, so that's this release for M2 drivers. Release 72. There's been 72 of these things out. And it's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. I would say my favorite, oddly enough, is this Mercury, just because I love how low this thing is. I've seen this casting a few times. I don't think I've ever noticed it, that it's that freaking low. And it just looks mean. This, though, other than that, is probably my other favorite. The 57 Chevy is pretty cool, too, but this one just looks meaner. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. Again, thanks to Diecast Room for hooking me up with some content here to show you. You guys know I don't really collect M2 all that much. I've got some in my collection. It's a brand I don't really collect, just because you can't really collect everything. It's just, you just can't. But it's really cool to show them on the channel, talk about them, and show them to you guys. And it's just fun. It's fun to unbox anything because, there's always that chance of scoring a chase. So thank you guys very much for watching. Have yourself a good day. If you want to see any more of these episodes, just check out the M2 playlist. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Later.